Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to the shore. And if the first episode was any indication, guys, this has definitely set a tone for the weirdness that we're going to be experiencing during this game. I'm glad you guys liked the first episode, and we are still in the lighthouse. Now, the reason we are, besides ending the last episode there, is I actually missed a few things I wanted to point out. There was actually another coin. I've seen such a coin before. My uncle was keeping these under his bed. So our character seems to have a connection with all of this stuff already because of his father and his uncle, and it kind of reminds me of the Shadow over Innsmouth story and the kind of legacy that's involved there. But I think that the coins were the only thing that I missed. I think there was one over here as well. Maybe not, but another thing that was brought to my attention when I was walking around. A huge shark jaw and some teeth are missing. So maybe we need to find some shark teeth over the course of our explorations. Also, I was looking over our inventory, and one thing that we have is this very strange figurine. Now, considering the fact that it's got the huge tentacle on top, it reminds me of Nyarlathotep. And it looked kind of familiar after I was looking at it in the inventory, and I realized that we have actually seen it before, very briefly, and it is up here. This is the piece that was actually missing from the chess set. There we go. So let's look at the pieces here. You've got the tentacles there on the rook, and that's kind of what we saw out there in the distance. All kinds of nonsense, and obviously Cthulhu as the king. Oh, I really hope that it was us moving both pieces. We'll see how this plays out. Oh, they castled. I'm really wondering what's going to happen at the end of this game. I'm not controlling it, obviously. We'd be here a long time otherwise. Ew. All the pieces are moving. This game's going all over the place. And checkmate. So the two bishops. And it sounded like something like unlocked. I don't know. I don't think so. But we did get the achievement checkmate though. So that's something. I really wish I could grab that crowbar. Go after things Gordon Freeman style. Alright, well let's go ahead and continue exploring downstairs. We already went into the cellar. One thing I do like is when I went back to the starting screen, the cellar door was open. So the opening screen kind of keeps track of your progress, strangely. At least here. Also, I'd like to know who dropped the picture off of that intimate shot of father and daughter looking off into the distance. Well, now we can run. I don't want to go by the monolith. That was creepy to the extreme. Still wondering what these are. Did we go around here? Ooh. Okay, not a fan of that. It's definitely a deep one, or a Hydra, Dagon, take your pick. And let's see. Let's see if we can go past that area. Now apparently the talismans were basically keeping all the nonsense back. And what is that? Oh no. Now remember, they were talking about the tentacle thing out there in the distance dropping distorted black blobby figures, and I think that just might be one just hanging out there. Yep. I would say so. Whew. Alright. We'll play this game. Hey, Boo-Boo!
Aren't you? Proceed into the pit. There's something I would like to show you.
What is that voice? Get out of my head.
You have a very nice voice, though. Oh, yeah, this looks great. Definitely want to jump in there. It's one of those curiosity killed the cat moments. Let's go ahead and at least look at the edge. And see if there's any kind of item or something we can glean. Okay, I forgot that our character's name is Andrew. Alright. That may be actually the first time that we've heard the name. Dare we? Yeah, absolutely. What could go wrong? Whoa.
This monolith is the key of this island. Break it free.
Okay, Cthulhu. Or whoever. Oh, is that our shipwreck? Or wait, hold on. Let's get our bearings here. Can we see the lighthouse? No. No, we can't. It doesn't move. Well, this is that monolith that we saw in the distance, so that's progress of some sort. I assume spinning is a good thing. Wait. Are those legs? Oh, that's probably a mouth right there. This thing's gonna come alive, isn't it? Great. Can't wait. I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Okay, there's the lighthouse in the distance, so this actually is the monolith, or whatever it's supposed to be, that we saw far away, which means that that boat over there might be the one we saw with the spyglass. But I assume that there's probably shipwrecks all over the place. Yeah, you can see the rings around the water. Those are definitely legs. Let's see what happens. Maybe we have to make a dive back into this portal.
the eyes of a god, like a dream and a flash of light.
Yep.
Beware the existence of mind, and grasp time in your conscious mind.
Wow. That is so creepy looking. See, the vibe of this place, I was thinking about it yesterday. This reminds me of what I think a lot of people wanted Death Stranding to be, if that makes any sense. Okay, well, we're just going to leave the Washington Monument to its patrol. And we're back. Okay, good. I was like, I really hope that we can get out of this pit. Oh, or can we? Oh, there we go. Okay, disembodied voice. I have fulfilled your will. I'm going to leave now. And run. So, can we actually see the thing walking? I want to go back to the lighthouse and see. Maybe we can see it from here. Oh, is it? It is moving. Holy crap. Okay, that's pretty awesome, I have to say. Now, we still can't... The disc that we have does not allow us to get through these points, unfortunately. Oh. Never mind. But it took the disc with it. I am so confused. But I guess we're going this way.
Young boy, I remember my father talking about this island. He described it in a way that would scare the listener. He spoke of black butterflies, corpse candles, and broken compasses.
Accurate. Though we are on the beach right next to where the giant tentacled thing rose up.
Day 5. There was a man aboard named Alan who went missing after we shipwrecked. One night, we found him walking alone across the beach. As we approached him, to our surprise, we saw that he had this fixed expression on his face, as if he had seen something horrifying. His hands and arms were paralyzed in a position like if he was protecting himself from something. We tried to ask him questions, but he didn't reply. Now he's sitting by the shore, singing songs to the rocks about reflections in the sea. I wonder what he saw.
I can't wait to meet Alan. Or find his corpse, one of the two. Oh wow, we even have nests for the seagulls. That's a nice touch. See, now I kind of want to... Holy crap, that thing moves. I mean, it's huge, so it cover a lot of ground, but... That looks like a beached shark or killer whale. Oh, that's a shark.
This island feels like it's maintained, untouched by time. The wind and the waves pause for a minute to rest. The calm before the storm.
No. Shells and barnacles. Dare we go up to the mouth? Hey, big guy. What you got down there? Every time I see a shark's eyes, I think of, what was his name? Quinn? His, monologue from Jaws. Dead black eyes like a doll's eyes. so we got fish traps and such.
I can barely describe what I have witnessed today. That old fool Alex suddenly went insane. He started stuffing his mouth with rocks. He kept doing so until his cheeks were completely torn. We had to tie him down. If you're reading this, send help. There's definitely something wrong with this guy.
Okay, hold on one sec. I want to see if I can... Voice volume's all the way to max, so... Sorry, guys. I was hoping that he would talk a little bit louder.
The small whale. I recognize this boat. It was made by an artist to represent our greatest catch. How did it end up here? This was meant to be completed by the end of December. It's still September.
Oh, so it's like... Ooh. This is probably going to open that other one behind the lighthouse. I like it. So is he seeing like visions of his life? Like echoes kind of thing? I guess it would make sense in a way.
Despite his fear about the island, he would often come here fishing some very colorful fish. I remember finding myself quite disturbed as I watched him stuff his mouth with their raw meat.
It's happening. Every man for himself. They all started losing their minds, like what happened to Thanos.
Thanos?
He ate his own fingers and cut his eyelids. He was screaming something about being ready to receive the gift of the Watcher. I've lost track of time. I don't know what the date is anymore, nor the hour. The sun isn't moving. Why is the sun not moving? If you're reading this, then I hope you end up here too.
Rude. Though you know this definitely is a powerful place if Thanos would chew his fingers off. He can't put on the Infinity Gauntlet otherwise. Sure. Oh yeah, that's definitely Nyarlathotep. Hi. Good to see you. I'm gonna head over here now. As I said before, the washed out nature of everything is what really appeals to me about this game. It just seems like the world has been drained of color, and when you do see like a vivid color, it's normally a bad sign. Not that this isn't bad enough, but still. I guess that was everything over here. Wait, can we actually touch... Can we... I didn't even... Nope. Okay, cannot grab Nyarlathotep. Probably for the best. Don't really want to give the Herald of Azathoth and one of the most powerful outer gods any more attention than needed, because if you give him attention, he'll give you attention right back. Ooh, here's the purpley thing. Okay. That's the scientific term for it as well, the purpley thing. This thing's going to come to life, isn't it? You see what I mean about purple? It's just a color. Oh, is this a color out of space? Yeah, we're getting all of Lovecraft's greatest hits in this. That's awesome. Okay, before we... There was another path. It looked like there was one. Back here. I want to go check that real quick. When it comes to games like this, it does not hurt to be thorough. Because worst comes to worst, you'll miss something vital. Yeah, like this little path up here. Oh, okay, never mind. Andrew cannot get past that. So I guess that obelisk is just going to patrol around the island now. So we got a lot of questions. We're like, who was the disembodied voice? Was it Cthulhu, Nyarlathotep? Be a veritable who's who. And I went the wrong way. Could be the king in yellow, he who shall not be named. Guess we'll have to say, we haven't seen a whole lot of yellow in this game, actually, so seeing it would be kind of off-putting. I haven't seen the Color Out of Space film with Nicolas Cage yet. I mean to. Whenever there's like a Lovecraft film, I try to check it out. And nothing over here. So that path actually leads somewhere else. The blocked gate on the other side of the lighthouse. Interesting. That may actually lead to that boat that we saw with the spyglass. So far the game, has some puzzles and is a walking simulator, but man, it's got atmosphere. I'm expecting to look up and see someone up on the lighthouse just staring down at us, Okay, did not want that shark to suddenly come alive and start chomping at us. Whoa, there's actually... Oh, that's just embedded. Looked like one of those wooden stakes had actually gone through the brickwork. That would have been disconcerting to the extreme. We've got more of those floating rocks, man. Creepy. Well, let's go ahead then and check out this path and see if it opens up now. It was around here, right? Yes. Love it. I'm excited to be a part of this. Hold shift to sprint.
This place feels like it was always a part of me. As if it has taken a hold of me and won't let go. Another foot in the sand, but this time sink deeper beneath the shore.
So, normally, when a game tells me that I need to sprint, that means that I'm about to encounter something that I am going to need to run from. So my harnessed gamer instincts are telling me. Lord. Can we crawl? Oh, nope. No, we cannot. Yeah, we can't jump. I guess the game assumes that we're jumping naturally by going up on the rocks. Sometimes it's a little too high.
Day 30. Elliot is trying to put together the broken parts on a boat we found. If he manages to build it, then we might have a chance of escaping this place. We have to try at least. There's only 3 of us left now in our crew. We can't afford to waste any more time here. As if time exists in this place. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. I can hear my breath after a screeching sound pierces my ears. If you are reading this, then don't look for us.
Understood. Wasn't exactly on my list of priorities. The ship that we were needing to investigate with the potential deep one who ducked behind is there in the distance. And I guess the area where the monolith was on the other side. We do not dare to walk the shore when the night comes. Something in the dark seemed to follow us in great speed. We hid inside the small cave. We had to stay there for the rest of the night. We began to fear that we are no longer safe on this island. We have to leave, but seems everything works against us. Its long tentacle legs somehow seem to be very strong. A boulder before it hurtled into pieces with a single strike. My other half mind tells me I should stay behind and study them, and the other half tells me I should leave now. John, one of the crew members, found a camera. If we get it to work, we should try taking a few pictures. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is the camera here? What is that? It has an eye in the middle and looks like an organic star-like figure. I guess we just don't have room in the backpack for some of this stuff. And we got skulls. Looks like either the crew went insane and put up trophies, or the deep ones did. It's probably a crapshoot. Even odds. Oh wow, is that a fighter plane? This is like Bermuda Triangle kind of stuff here. And we have candles. I actually do realize that there's not a whole lot of wind. That was with the pupper. Alright.
Looking upon my daughter's toy gave me some sort of happiness. Yet I can't take my mind off the idea she's been taken by one of those creatures.
That's probably the case, Andrew. I'm sorry to ruin your day. Another good reason to grab a harpoon. Or a knife or something. Now, I want to see what that fighter plane looks like. So someone's definitely like leaving a trail of trauma breadcrumbs, as I like to call them. Okay, we got more macabre nonsense that way.
It's not my fault. A person has already died here. Jay spoke about a shadow whispering between the rocks. We can't stay on this island anymore. We have to leave now.
Accurate. Okay. So, we have gotten... Is that the camera? Holy crap, that is the camera.
Solitude and peace is what a soul seeks after being free. Did they die in vain? It appears they were murdered. What a horrible way to find solitude.
And they left some sort of trinket or calling card. Okay, let's grab it. Oh, more photos. Ew, please. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. That'd be on Reddit on last images. The orca. Just looking around, making sure. Creepy baby doll. Uh-huh. Anything else here? Was this the boat that they were on? I guess that would lead down to, like, the sleeping arrangements and everything. Oh, God, hi. Okay. And I'll tell you what, guys, this seems like a perfect place to go ahead and end the episode. Because mind games are definitely being played. The question is, how long will Andrew have a mind to have games played with? But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.